Top 9 Most Visited Amusement Park Around the World. Across the globe, tens of millions of visitors flock to theme parks every year to ride roller coasters, meet beloved characters, and escape their daily lives. The theme park industry has taken a hit since the coronavirus pandemic caused many venues around the world to temporarily close, but it is slowly starting to bounce back as theme parks begin to reopen with new health and safety measures in place. Each year, the Themed Entertainment Association and AECOM, an infrastructure firm, release the Global Attractions Attendance Report, providing data on the world's most visited theme parks and attractions. 2019 FED's list of the world's top 10 theme parks was just released, and it has American favorites you'll recognize, along with Asian and European parks that you've probably never heard of. These were the top 10 most visited amusement and theme parks in the world in 2019. Magic Kingdom Park at Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Magic Kingdom Park is a theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort in Bay Lake, Florida, near Orlando, Florida. Owned and operated by the Walt Disney Company through its Parks, Experiences and Products division, the park opened on October 1, 1971, as the first of 4 theme parks at the resort. The park was initialized by Walt Disney and designed by WED Enterprises. Its layout and attractions are based on Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California, and are dedicated to fairy tales and Disney characters. Although Walt Disney had been highly involved in planning Epcot, he died before he could see the vision through. After Walt's death, Walt Disney Productions began construction on Magic Kingdom and the entire resort in 1967. The park was built as a larger, improved version of Disneyland Park in California. Magic Kingdom was built over a series of tunnels called utilidors, a portmanteau of utility and corridor, allowing employees or VIP guests to move through the park out of sight. Because of Florida's high water table, the tunnels could not be put underground, so they were built at the existing grade, meaning the park is built on the second story, giving the Magic Kingdom an elevation of 108 feet. The utilidors were built in the initial construction and were not extended as the park expanded. The tunnels were intended to be designed into all subsequent Walt Disney World parks but were set aside mostly because of financial constraints. Epcot's Future World and Disney Springs Pleasure Island each have a smaller network of utilidors. The park is represented by Cinderella Castle, inspired by the fairy tale castle seen in the 1950 film. In 2019, the park hosted 20.9 million visitors, making it the most visited theme park in the world for the 13th consecutive year and the most visited theme park in North America for at least the past 19 years. Disneyland Park in Anaheim, California. Disneyland, amusement park in Anaheim, California, featuring characters, rides, and shows based on the creations of Walt Disney and the Disney Company. Though its central building, the Sleeping Beauty Castle, is modeled on Germany's Neuschwanstein Castle, it is an unmistakable icon of American popular culture. Disneyland is the only Disney theme park designed and built under the supervision of Walt Disney. By as early as the 1940s, Disney had begun planning themed experiences to complement his Burbank Film Studio, a backlot tour that would include a train ride through a village set in an amusement park that would cater to his employees and their children. By 1952 he had formed WED Enterprises, a corporate entity created to plan and build the amusement park on studio grounds. Eventually, he chose a plot of land in rural Anaheim, close to Los Angeles, for the park instead, largely as a result of the hostility of Burbank city officials toward the studio project. This much larger plot allowed Disney to reconceptualize his park into the public, giant movie set that would become Disneyland. Financing the endeavor proved difficult, but Disney was able to secure a significant portion of the funding from the American Broadcasting Company. ABC received in return the rights to produce a weekly Disney television program and a share of the park's profits. Construction began on July 21, 1954, and was completed on July 17, 1955. In 2019, the park hosted 18,666,000 visitors, making it one of the most visited theme park in the world in 2019. Tokyo Disneyland in Tokyo, Japan. Tokyo Disneyland, a theme park at the Tokyo Disney Resort in Urayasu, Chiba Prefecture, Japan, near Tokyo. Its main gate is directly adjacent to both Maihama Station and Tokyo Disneyland Station. It was the first Disney park to be built outside the United States and it opened on April 15, 1983. The park was constructed by WED Enterprises in the same style as Magic Kingdom in Florida and Disneyland in California. It is owned by the Oriental Land Company, which licenses the theme from the Walt Disney Company. Tokyo Disneyland and its companion park, Tokyo DisneySea, are the only Disney parks not wholly or partly owned by the Walt Disney Company. The park has 7 themed areas: the World Bazaar, the 4 traditional Disneylands, Adventureland, Westernland, Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, and 2 mini-lands, Critter Country and Toontown. Many of these areas mirror those in the original Disneyland as they are based on American Disney films and fantasies. Fantasyland includes Peter Pan's Flight, Snow White's Scary Adventures, and Dumbo the Flying Elephant, based on Disney films and characters. The park is noted for its extensive open spaces to accommodate the large crowds that visit the park. In 2018, Tokyo Disneyland hosted 17.9 million visitors, making it the world's 3rd most visited theme park behind the Magic Kingdom at the Walt Disney World Resort and Disneyland Park at the Disneyland Resort. In 2019, the park hosted 17,910,000 visitors, making it the most visited theme park in the world for the 13th consecutive year and the most visited theme park in North America for at least the past 19 years. Disney's Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista, Florida. Disney's Animal Kingdom is a zoological theme park at the Walt Disney World Resort in Bay Lake, Florida, near Orlando. Owned and operated by the Walt Disney Company through its Parks, Experiences and Products division, it is the largest theme park in the world, covering 580 acres. The park opened on Earth Day, April 22, 1998, and was the 4th theme park built at the resort. The park is dedicated and themed entirely around the natural environment and animal conservation, a philosophy once pioneered by Walt Disney himself. Disney's Animal Kingdom is distinguished from the rest of Walt Disney World's theme parks in that it features traditional attractions while also exhibiting hundreds of species of live animals. Due to these sensitive conditions, special designs and provisions were incorporated throughout the park to protect the animals' welfare. The park is located on the western edge of the resort, and is isolated from the resort's other theme parks and properties to minimize external disruptions to the animals. As a result, the park's nighttime show also features no fireworks that would otherwise disturb the animals. The park also uses biodegradable paper straws and prohibits plastic straws, lids, and balloons. Disney's Animal Kingdom is accredited by the Association of Zoos and Aquariums and the World Association of Zoos and Aquariums, which indicates they have met or exceeded the standards in education, conservation, and research. In 2019, Disney's Animal Kingdom hosted 13.888 million guests, ranking it as the 3rd most visited theme park in North America and the 6th most visited theme park in the world. The park's icon is the Tree of Life, a 145-foot-tall, 50-foot-wide artificial baobab tree. The park is the 2nd most visited at Walt Disney World Resort, behind the Magic Kingdom. Chimalong Ocean Kingdom in Hengqin, China. Chimalong Ocean Kingdom is a theme park situated in Hengqin, Zhuhai, People's Republic of China. It is designed by PGAV Destinations. The park broke ground on the 28th of November 2010 and soft opened on the 28th of January 2014. The grand opening occurred on the 29th of March that year. The first phase of the park cost RMB 10 billion to build. It is part of the Chimalong International Ocean Tourist Resort, which aims to become the Orlando of China. According to TNA.com, it is the 8th most visited theme park in the world in 2019, with 11,736,000 million visitors. Among its attractions are a wide range of amusements, rides, animal shows, as well as the world's largest oceanarium with a total of 48.75 million liters of water. The theme park currently has 5 Guinness World Records under its name. Universal Studios Florida in Orlando, Florida. In addition to the theme park aspect, early design focused on providing guests with a behind-the-scenes look at film and television, with a significant portion of the park operating as an active production studio. As producers and filmmakers showed a lack of interest in filming on-site in Orlando, Universal's approach evolved, transitioning to a first-person perspective for its heavily themed rides, areas, and attractions. The resort eventually expanded with the introduction of 2 additional theme parks, Universal's Islands of Adventure in 1999 and Volcano Bay in 2017, as well as the restaurant and retail epicenter Universal City Walk that also opened in 1999. Universal's Islands of Adventure in Orlando, Florida. Universal's Islands of Adventure, also known as Islands of Adventure inside the Universal Orlando Resort. Originally Universal Studios Islands of Adventure is a theme park located in Orlando, Florida. It opened on May 28, 1999, along with CityWalk, as part of an expansion that converted Universal Studios Florida into the Universal Orlando Resort. The resort's slogan "Vacation Like You Mean It" was introduced in 2013. Islands of Adventure is modeled after a journey of exploration, where guests embark on an adventure to visit a variety of themed islands. Initially, the park featured 6 islands. A seventh, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, was added in 2010, themed to the highly successful Harry Potter franchise. It was Universal's largest investment since the resort's founding in 1990. The expansion led to a significant increase in attendance, and in 2013, Islands of Adventure ranked 7th domestically and 12th internationally after hosting approximately 10,375,000 guests. The 8th island, Skull Island, opened on July 13, 2016, and is themed to the King Kong franchise. Everland in Seoul, South Korea. Everland is South Korea's largest theme park. Located at the Everland Resort in Yongin, a city in Gyeonggi-do, it receives 5.85 million visitors annually and was ranked 19th in the world for amusement park attendance in 2018. As of 2010, Everland is measured to be approximately 1,200,000 yards in size. Along with its main attractions, Everland includes a zoo and water park known as Caribbean Bay. Everland is operated by Samsung C&T Corporation, formerly known as Samsung Everland, Chile Industries, which is a subsidiary of the Samsung Group. This park was formerly called Jaeon Nongwon, which roughly translates to natural farm. Its former English name was Yongin Farmland. In 2019, Tokyo Everland hosted 6,606,000 visitors, making it the 16th most visited theme park in the world. Nagashima Spa Land in Kawana, Japan. Nagashima Resort is a major vacation destination just outside Nagoya. It is comprised of 5 main leisure facilities: the Nagashima Spaland Amusement Park, a water park, a hot spring complex, an outlet shopping mall, and a flower park named Nabana no Sato. The resort is located on a long piece of land that is surrounded by rivers and the sea. Fittingly, it is called Nagashima or Long Island. Nagashima Spaland, reputed to be the best amusement park for roller coasters in western Japan, is the main attraction of the resort. The park is filled with over 40 rides, ranging from gentle ones suitable for children to outrageous ones for those looking to spend some exhilarating moments. Immediately noticeable even before entering the main gate is the Steel Dragon 2000, a gigantic roller coaster ride which spans the entire length of the park. Also within the Nagashima Spaland grounds is a full-featured water park, named Joyful Water Park. The water park is densely packed with water slides and swimming pools, including a wave pool, but is open only in the summer. Aside from the attractions themselves, Nagashima Spaland is tastefully designed such that the structures fit in well with their surroundings. At the southwestern corner of the resort lies Nagashima Spa Uami no Shima, an outstanding hot spring bath complex which offers a wide array of indoor and outdoor baths set in man-made nature. Thank you for watching.